Hello, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play This War of Mine with me, Get Daved. Are you hoping to feel better? If you said no, you're in for a real treat. So I've only played this game a little bit. Ooh. We're gonna go random. I've only played this game for a little bit, so this is gonna be mostly blind, but nothing good happened, so we have that going for us. Home sweet home, everybody. Alright, and we already have a different group than I started with, so our goal is to stay alive. It's a war story game. You're not an elite soldier, as they say so often. Just some random people. Yay! Snipers. How long has this siege lasted? It's hard to say when every day is a struggle for survival. The city is crawling with snipers. Shelling is ordinary business almost every night. Phones don't work. There's a shortage of food and meds, and many people are left homeless. Bruno and Marco have always been good friends. Oh, goodness. So when the war broke out, they decided to stick together. They met Pavel while scavenging for supplies. He used to be Pogoron's star football player. Now he's just another homeless victim of war. So they teamed up, hoping for the best. Well, I'm sure that's what's going to happen. Bruno is a good cook. I believe he smokes. Yep. So he needs his smokes. Powell's been beat up already. Oh goodness. And Marco is sick. But he's good at scavenging. Interesting. That's super valuable. We might be in a situation where we need to get him healthy very quickly. Well, we don't have a lot to make him healthy, but we gotta find some things. So, our first goal is to just see what resources we can get available. Right now we have a chair. Chairs are good for sitting. Can you drop down? Yeah. Alright, we're probably not going to get raided on the first night. Grab all. I wonder if we have enough for a bed. Nope, we have enough to make another chair, but that's not going to cut it. Grab it all. We've got some electrical parts. Yay, clean water. If you get a whole bunch of clean water, you can make some decent food. Get working on that pile, I think. Well, actually, no, that's a more useful pile of dirt. Get working on the pile. We won't be able to get through that door. It might just be barred. Alright, that should be enough for us to start working on a bed. We've got somebody who's sick and we don't have medicine, so we're going to need to try getting him comfortable. So we get to pick where our bed's going to go. You just click it and drag it. And yeah, we'll just plunk it down there. So we only have so much time. If you go out during the day, you're quite likely to get shot. Whoops. So no sense doing that. Start digging, man. Our goal is to get to that locker. I could really use a shovel. Oh, I bet We have not much. That slight wound is going to be real trouble real quick. Generally speaking, 2 beds is enough. For 3 people anyway. We can sort of get a rotation going, because at night we're going to send someone scavenging. Maybe we can get Marco to find some meds. The radio is useful. You can get some important information that way. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing quite yet, which I think is going to make this more fun. And by more fun, I mean less fun, because that's how this game works. It's not really about fun. But you feel bad. It's good. It's topically relevant. Maybe we'll get a radio in that room someday. That could feel nice. So we're going to want to board up pretty soon. The weather's holding out for us right now. For my American viewers, 22 Celsius. You're looking at about, maybe that's around 70, I think? Doing some envelope math in my head here, so... Okay, salvation within, please. Not really. Why don't you go have a sit? Since he's wounded and all. Alright. Well, we've got some raw food. Alright, so that could be cooked. So it's worth holding on to. I'm actually going to run him over here. So eventually we'll start encountering other people. That is usually bad news. Have to upgrade the workshop to board up. I'm gonna do it. We're short a single part. Come on! Well, we don't have the tools to open that right now. That's fine. I'm not too good at optimizing clicks right now, so you can't have people cooperate on picking things up or like working through a pile or something. A lockpick. Alright. Get to the chopper. I'm gonna use the lockpick right away. Because it's a resource we can get today. I don't want to get raided in the night. Another lockpick. And a book. Books are great, you can burn them. But more importantly, people can read them and it makes them feel better about everything. Well, welcome to the night. He's slightly sick. He's going to be tired. So we need him to find medicine. Our options. Huge amounts of weapons, lots of meds. Some meds. Lots of meds. We don't really have a ton of food. going to involve the stealing. So up here, we're getting a little bit of information. I kind of want to avoid stealing. It affects morale. There's been a few hour-long ceasefires intended to clean the whole area from civilians, but it was broken. All right, let's do it. Some meds. That's not great. I'm gonna take a single lockpick just in case. Impeccable font choice. Not critical stuff right now. So what we're most paranoid about is little red dots, because that means noise of something. Sometimes it's just a rat. Sometimes it's somebody with a gun. So we're just going to be really careful. Homegrown tobacco. We can roll a cigarette. Weapon parts. I don't want to go down that road. I'll take you down the only road I've ever been down. I know a million different people from one day to the next. So we can start seeing through here. Looks like it's kind of an okay choice that I managed to bring the lockpick. Also, it doesn't look like there's anybody around here. The fact that there's a fire is a little alarming because that looks controlled. I don't know if that amount of detail is like gone into the level design or not. I really don't know, so. But I would say a controlled fire is a sign of habitation. Maybe they're out scavenging too, and I'm stealing from someone who desperately needs it. And that sort of thing matters, unfortunately. But in this game, it's hard to stay alive without taking from someone else. Almost through. Still got lots of time. He can carry a lot of stuff too. I'm afraid he's going to get really sick by not sleeping tonight though. But really want to get off ahead of this. Sugar. We can make alcohol out of that. Some vegetables, or fertilizer, pardon me. That's rotted food. There you go. There's our red dot. Jewelry in the basement, you say? How about medicine? Herbal meds? Well, he's only slightly sick. Maybe it'll be enough. Okay, it looks like just rats. No, you know what? It's already... Well, fine. I've already started. I'm gonna just leave this, though. See, that's the line of sight being maneuvered there. Gunpowder. Okay, we can stack some of these. We'll have to make some decisions on what we take and what we don't soon. There we go. Jackpot. I don't think we have a coffee drinker. I don't think we're going to have time to make a sill quite yet. We do have a smoker. But that's poor man's tobacco. And then a whole bunch of water and stuff. This is going to be a place worth coming back to, though. If I had a saw blade. I don't have time for this. He's pretty full. He's got food. He's got materials. We know about the diamonds, though. Yeah, I'm also not sure how to get down into the basement. I don't see how opening a door is going to help, though. We'd need a saw blade, it seems like. Okay, let's get out of here. I've dawdled long enough. Marco has done quite admirably for a first night's work, and is probably going to pay for it. It's a real upper of a game. Please don't be very sick. The night was calm. Good news, everyone. Hungry, slightly sick, tired. Okay. You get to work. Hungry, we'll deal with that in a minute. Time to go to bed. Wounded and recovering. Well, as long as he's... If he's recovering... I'm going to actually put him back to bed as well. Ah, jeez, I keep clicking the wrong thing. We're going to see a lot of that. Okay, we're seriously short on boards. That's fine. The rainwater collector is tempting. And then you have to build filters for it as well. I'm going to place it in the kitchen so we can listen to it on the chair. I never did use the lockpick. I think the gang's going to get pretty tired here. And pretty hungry. Temperature's down to 20. That's still good enough to sleep in. You can see there's enough crap in the air that it's hard to tell it's daytime. No. Sleep. Don't cross the front line. Okay, good. Weather's looking good. Can we get some music? There we go. I'll see if I can help you out here. Sort of break the immersion real quick. It's very faint. Perhaps that's the best. Well, I just wanted to click on... I'm going to just start manually clicking them this way. Everybody's hungry. Everybody's tired. So he's going to recover from sick before he recovers from tired. We might have to send out Pavel instead. Although he's not much better. What we need is water. That'll give us the start of the ability to make some food. Gonna see if we can get by. Yeah, it seemed relatively safe. We're not going to get as much done tonight, but there was plenty of other stuff to pick up. And we don't need the lockpick yet, because we don't have a saw. I really hope we don't get raided in the night. We don't have any means of protecting ourselves. Also, just because it was... You can see we made a bit more noise by running. Just because it was empty last time doesn't mean it's still empty. Someone also might have been here in between. We don't know. That's closer to what we need. What I need is lumber. I'll start with that. Some food-related goods. I believe it takes 5 food to begin cooking. We also need a stove, you need fuel, you need a lot. Those are just components. Okay. Looking pretty good. I probably should have taken a look first. You know what? The work won't be lost. I just felt safe because I didn't see any sounds. But I want to take a look up on the roof this time. Complete, like, canned food or whatever would be the best case scenario here. Alright, what do we have? Interesting, he made noise when he jumped. That could backfire. Useless. Wonder if rats go upstairs very often. Either way, we're full up. I'm happy with the haul we've got. Yeah, see you later. Don't mind me. I help people. I'm afraid the trust just isn't there right now. Alright, we're going to see what we can do with these supplies next time, everybody.